go. That was Licorice All Sorts by the guests of tonight's show of Feral Strays. We have Vikki and Jo-Jo of Pulverise. How the hell are you guys doing? It's been far too long since we've started talking in the last 6 months or so on and off kind of over socials. I'm sure I said to you a little while ago, I need to get you on for an interview. Let's get this done. And we just finally got around to doing it. So thank you guys for taking time to come on a Monday evening. I know you've both had a busy day. I know the guys aren't here today as well for the same reason. They're also very busy. So thank you both for coming on today.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. So let's just get into it. For those who are at home and don't know who Pulverise are, tell the listening audience who you are, what you guys are about, if they didn't pick it up from that song.
So, filthy, dirty rap metal, new metal with hardcore beat downs or breakdowns, depending on probably how old you are and what you call that. I always called it a beat down, but I think it's a breakdown now. And lots of groove and incredible lyrics about important stuff. So, you know, very fun, groovy music, but very serious messages behind most of our songs. And we just we live to play live, so it's a very good time, very inclusive shows. And yeah, we have lots of fun, and in turn, people listening and our audience do. Jo-Jo, anything to add? Did I miss anything?
Yeah, you could all. It's like, that's the idea. It's like trying to have a good time, because life is short, you know, because of all this serious stuff. So we try to make a point of bringing as many people to have a good time as we can. And that often involves gathering people of all different genres, backgrounds, everywhere, and somehow connecting over having a bit of a giggle and a good time to some heavily groovy music.
Going back on what you said there, I think that's something the world needs at the moment. The world needs a reminder that not everything's that shit, because the world's pretty crap at the moment, to be frank. And yeah, it's nice to have people out there like yourselves at least trying to remind people that, hey, you can have fun in this messed up world that we all live in. And again, going back to the fact that you guys are rap metal, new metal, all of that stuff combined, you guys are starting off a tour which is kind of continuing really from last year, with a band that not many people I don't think would think to kind of pair you up with, being Ward 16.
Yes. Like chalk and cheese, aren't we? But kind of connecting in that fun element, weirdly. Yeah, it's
definitely
having a good time. Yeah, fairy. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, Ward 16, if for anyone who doesn't know, I mean, where have you been? But Ward 16 are like theatrical horror metal band, if you can get your head around that. So it's not just like a metal show. I mean, it is, and it's fantastic, and the music, and they're all incredible musicians firing on all cylinders, but it's a theatre, it's a show. They've got a massive production. They made all these props themselves as well, which we just admire them so much. And they're currently touring their latest album called Identity, and it's like a story. So they play the album live from start to finish, and they act out the story, and it gets more and more and more unhinged. Like the further into the story you go, the more songs they play, and there's a lot of audience participation, and they're dressed up all like scary and wild, and it's very like psych ward type vibes, and then they have like a cabaret moment. Like it's just wonderful, and we're really, really good friends, and they really like us and our music. That's why they keep inviting us on tour, because they like us. I think they're not really, I don't think any of us are bothered about what makes sense. Like we're just like, this is fun, let's do it. Like, yeah,
just does. Yeah. We can't explain how it works, but it just does. And I think a lot of it is it's just the vibe. You know, we have a lot of respect for them as musicians, as creators, and it's a real joy to see. You know, we've watched this show like 7 days in a row, and you never get tired of it. There's always something what you've missed, and go back. And so, yeah, big fans of them. I recommend anybody check them out, go see them. You won't be disappointed.
Have they managed to rope you guys in to be extras for the stage show at any point at all? Are you guys part of the background stuff goes on?
Yeah, I mean, a while ago when I think it was the second album that they released, we also supported them at Manchester Academy, and they got us to dress up I dressed up as a toy soldier, and I was on stage and I had to crawl out of this toy box, and Jojo, you were a marionette.
I just went and was chaotic around the audience for a while, so that was fun in the mask.
And we got into we created what they call a circus pit.
Okay. How does that one work for the people at home that might be considering coming but haven't experienced that yet?
It's like a circle pit but with characters, and it's a bit more friendly than probably your average hardcore show, for example.
It's like a can in a circle, in it. So it's like a can in a circle, and you'll just
You don't have to be ducking for elbows or anything like that. Then
you're unlikely to get kicked in the head. But speaking of which, we also do quite a inclusive slam pit thing, don't we, Jo?
We do. We do a it's amusing for us on stage as well, and I always have a bit of a chuckle when I see it. We do a slow-mo wall of death.
Sick. Sick.
It's so
it's getting old, you know, like your kids and you slow-mo fighting. I used to love slow-mo fighting, like my brother and stuff, and it's all and it's really, really funny how people do get quite into it.
It's awesome.
What's the slowest you've managed to get anyone going? Have you tried to make them go as slow as humanly possible? Or do you just say slow motion and see where it goes?
We could request that. Maybe that could be a competition along the tour, is to actually be the slowest of the slow-mos.
I mean, how do you even measure that? Like, it's part of our song. We got a song about wrestling called Slam Time. And
nice.
Jojo, it's old school when it used to be WWF.
That old.
Oh, same. I still watch it to this day, so don't worry, no judgment here.
Yes. Bret Hitman Hart was like my biggest crush ever. Like, that sort of era. Like,
nice. All about the Hardy Boys. I know it went a bit Pete Tong, but in the 90s it was straight.
But so we got a beatdown in that song, and that's when we do it. And Jojo pits off our guitarist and bassist together. So she's like, in the blue corner we've got Dazzy Boy Thunder. In the what colour corner? In the green corner.
Because of the Irish. He's Irish, so he wants to be green.
We got Tommy Tinker Taboo, and then she says, let's get it on, and that's when we encourage the crowd to do it. And people who haven't been in a slam pit in like forever, since they were young in years, like maybe people who have a disability or are super mobile, they joined in, and they came to us after us going, I've not been in a slam pit in ages, I love that you made this. we didn't, I mean, it's like an unintended like bonus. We didn't intend to make an inclusive slam pit. Joe had this idea, and we're like, we let's see if people do it. And every time, without fail, people have done it. No one's ever just stood at the sides, and like everyone's done it every time, and we're thrilled at it.
It does make me giggle though when you try to be all hardcore and angry and all angry like in a song about wrestling and grr and getting your grr on and stuff, and then everybody makes me giggle in beatdown. Have to recompose.
See, I would definitely be prone to hitting somebody with a figure four leg lock in the middle of that. I would absolutely be on that. So yeah. Watch out at Bristol. Maybe if I can get out to the Bristol show, I might end up putting a lock on someone. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, as long as it's in slow motion, it counts. Like
that's fine. Yeah, I can do slow mo. And that's kicking off this weekend. Saturday, I believe, is the first day in Plymouth. You've got Plymouth, Bournemouth, Bristol, Cardiff, Birmingham, Blackpool, and Huddersfield. For that run, and then you're meeting back up with those guys in August for Firebolt Festival, Mangata Festival in September, and Slammer in October.
I wish. No, those are the two dates that they just tagged onto their poster. They didn't say that we're not joining them on that.
It's got your name at the bottom, so I just assumed that's my fault.
We finished on our last day's Huddersfield.
Awesome.
We've got a ton of other gigs though. We're going to announce after tour, so we are still pinging about throughout the year, throughout the country. So yeah, we'll announce those after tour. But yeah, unfortunately, they didn't really make it super clear that we weren't on those days, but we wish.
No, that's absolutely fine. Well, it's free advertising for them, I guess.
Absolutely,
So on that note, obviously, without giving anything away, can we expect to see you guys on some festival lineups over the summer? Again, without giving anything away.
Yeah. Sadly, not download or anything. We wish. I mean, we've applied, but you never know. We'll see. But yeah, we've got a few festivals coming up. Throughout summer, end of summer, August, I think. We've got a few. Festival season. We'll announce it soon.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries. I was going to say I won't push you any more than that. Right. So yeah, there's those string of shows there. Let's talk about the latest track, Little Voice, that you guys released. I believe it was not Friday, just gone Friday before. I think it was, wasn't it?
It's about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So what's the story behind that one then? Because as you said at the start, I know you guys have a lot of meaning behind your lyrics. Again, I've kind of picked up what I can of it, but it's obviously best to hear it from the horse's mouth.
I'll be the horse.
Not calling you a horse, I'm sorry.
I was a big fan of Mr. Ed. It's all good. It's about having that time. Like, I'm sure everybody's had a time where they need to speak up, either for something to save somebody, or just because of this something what's morally incorrect, or something what they just need to say for themselves to speak up. And it's kind of a reminder to listen to your own voice and not everybody else's, and not the chat of what's going along. To try to turn your opinion. I think there's a lot of trying to convert to this way or that, and I think people just need to be true to their own voice, and things will come naturally, and you'll find yourself with people who have those similar points of view and things. And so the first voice is that reminder. It's that it's okay to speak up, and and hopefully we're creating a community of people who will hear that and then be okay if somebody does speak up, and that to remind people it's okay. And the second verse is just about like it's okay to be an average Joe, or average Jo-Jo in my case, and that that we all dream of being special and brave and things, and that we all have these needs to be bigger and better and stuff, but it's okay to be just you and have your voice. And that's kind of, I felt it was quite a humbling song to write, and sort of reminded me of like that we do live in a world with a lot of different voices, and it's important for all of them to have their say, whether we agree with them or not. Yeah. And that's my peace, love, hippie thing on that.
I'm assuming it's you that does most of the lyrical songwriting, Jo-Jo. Do any of the other guys put into any of that at all, or is it not so much a dictatorship of these are the lyrics, go? But did they kind of just leave you with free reign to do that? Did they get much input? Did they get to say, oh, if this doesn't sound right, maybe consider this? What kind of goes into the process?
Absolutely not me.
Varies banned from lyrics, because all the songs will be about Pokemon. Which probably wouldn't be a bad thing for marketing, but it'd really, really annoy the hell out of me.
Okay, Nintendo might not be happy about that.
They'd love it.
Little Pikachu or whatever. That's my knowledge of Pokemon.
Jo-Jo makes her own names up for the Pokemon. I show her a picture and she makes them up. It's better than the actual names. It's wonderful.
If I knew that, I would have queued up a little quiz. Next time, I'm going to queue up. I'm going to queue up a quiz. If Jo-Jo's got to name the Pokemon, we're going to do that next time.
Perfect. Have us back on. We'll do that.
I think I've Joe DHD'd what we were talking about.
Lyrics, how you write lyrics, and how we just leave you to it and don't get involved.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the guys are usually come up with a riff, or maybe jam something together, or if we're all in a room, a tune will come out, and then I'll start hearing like patterns and things, and then the lyrics will come out to that. Dan Daz, sometimes he'll have like, I want to write a lyric, and he'll come up with a line, and that's what he can play with he can sing while he's playing bass. And but yeah, we're open. If it don't work like rhythmically and things, then it don't work. But in dead stock, like Tom was a big part of the theme of that as well. It was he was a big inspiration. It's like we want it to go down. When he's writing the riff, he kind of gets ideas of what the themes might be, and then so that sort of filters down a bit. And he came up with the sort of rise a bit. The I don't care and you don't care, so we don't care, no one cares. So then I just put it into a rhythm what I felt had flavour. And yeah, so it's kind of collaborative, but it's often that I come up with some lyrics and bring them to the song, we jam it, and then tweak those bits.
And how did you guys all come together as a band? Are you guys still like an original lineup? And what was the kind of thought process? What was the kind of thought process into starting the band and having it be this big mashup of different styles? What was the kind of thought process of that?
There was no thought process. We just did it.
That's good.
It wasn't like an industry plan, an industry wants to get anything like that. We just. I don't know, 13 years ago. We've been a band 13 years, I think, judging on when I created our Facebook page, about 30 years. And it is /Pulverise, like, no UK or band, like, we got Pulverise, like, so, it just had to be called that. We all got together. We're all in separate bands, and all of them kind of went tits up at the same time, didn't they? And then I got a phone call off Daz, who was talking to you about being in a band, going, I see you're a band single now. Do you want to have a jam? I'm like, I needed a bit of time to recover, but yeah, okay. So we got in a room and had a jam, and it just clicked, absolutely clicked. Like, we're all into hardcore and new metal, and we just kind of met somewhere in the middle. And we wrote Sulk, and it's still one of our favorite songs to play to this day. It's we just wrote a song within about a 2-hour practice at Eiger Studios in Leeds, and the rest is history. We've gone through 2 guitarists. We said that like.
We're on the third.
I mean, that's not bad for 13 years going, to be fair.
Yeah, no, they just we scared them off. Maybe, I don't know.
Stage is alive, isn't it? You're like, I think like people like lives change and things, or projects tastes and things, and it's totally normal and regular. So we've been lucky that we've found guitarists who have kind of been in our friend network. Anyways, like we've all known each other since we were teenagers in clubs and stuff, and in various other projects and stuff, and sort of been in different friendship groups, but connected slightly through friends and things. So it just felt really natural when we came together, didn't it? I was in a band with Daz when I was a teenager. We did one gig.
I know what that's like. I've been in many bands that have just had the one show, and then it's been like, okay. We've lost the drummer, and that's been the end of it for me.
Oh yeah, that's usually the case.
I think at that point, it was kind of fun just jamming. I don't think I was fully ready. I wanted to perform, but didn't feel maybe confident enough. Now I don't give a rat's ass, and I'll just go have a giggle and a good time. And these guys like Pulverise are my security blanket in that you feel that freedom with the camaraderie, and that's really nice. Like, just let go. It's a really good feeling. He's like just going
So with being a band for 13 years now, what would you say are the biggest kind of takeaways or bits of advice that you would give to a band maybe starting up now that they might completely overlook? Is there anything that you can kind of think of you would say to people, look out for this, or keep an eye on this, something like that?
I think it depends what your motivation is. I think if you're doing it for money, you're going to be disappointed.
Yes.
If your motivation's money, you're probably going to burn out real quick and be like, because I think when you start out, it shouldn't be the way, but I think a lot of bands have to play for free, just to get the name out there before they can even get expenses and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you play for exposure. It's not for free, it's exposure.
Pay them bills with that.
Yeah, I think it's about why you're doing it, and then finding other people that are on the same page as you. So if you all want to do it for money and you're all that serious, I mean, maybe it'll work, but normally, that's probably the biggest advice I could give to someone starting out. Do it, do it.
Chaos Hound has invaded. Yay! Sorry about that.
Oh, I don't want to talk. No.
He's too needy. He's too needy. So yeah, we've talked about some of kind of the biggest lessons, bits like that. Well, I say what other bits? I know what other bit I'm going to mention now. Weird merch. One of the weird bits of merch that you guys have is a hot sauce. Who came up with that idea, and how did that come around?
That's our guitarist Tom. He is a chili head. Like he's actually on the Wall of Flame in New York at that chili shop. I'm probably getting the details wrong, but there's a really famous chili shop in New York, and he went and did this challenge where he had to sign a disclaimer, like a waiver, that he wasn't going to sue him if he passed out or threw up or anything. Like, and he was one of the 3 that's on the wall, so he's got and his fridge is just full of all these like peppers and chilies and all sorts. Like, yeah, and he just liked to experiment in his kitchen. And one day he just came to us, like he'd already spoke to Chili of the Valley. That's where we get our hot sauce made from. And he'd sort of done it like as a surprise to us all, didn't it? It wasn't like a deliberate. He just sort of went and did it. And what was the first one? I got a few.
We got the heads up about Chili of the Valley at an interview we did with Illuminati. Yes. So they do hot sauces, because we went to go have some chili wings, didn't we? And we got chatting to them, and they said that they do this. We had no idea that like Tom was chili head by this point, so we'd known him for donkey's years, and had no idea that he was actually a masochist with chilies. And yeah, he's a chili wizard.
Yep. And he created Slam Time. This is the first hot sauce we did.
Yeah.
And Rory, who you know well, he did your logo too. He did all our hot sauce art. So this was Slam Time, which is our song about wrestling, and that's us. It's like chili head zombies, and it's delicious. Not this one. This one's out of date now, but because I keep it on my shelf.
Fine. Honestly, be fine.
I mean, yeah,
stuff in my mum's cupboard, you'll be fine.
As I say, they're usually vinegar based anyway, so unless you can see mold growing on, and they'll be all right.
Yeah, it'd be great, but and then it pretty much funded our EP. Like we started selling these, it sold out so quick. We couldn't believe how quickly it sold, and people loved it. And they were, putting posts in our Facebook group about what they put it on, and someone made an entire pizza using this as like the tomato base. Ooh, like nice. The hot sauces. Like I were just some very brave people out there, and because we weren't chili heads before this, were we, Joe? We were a bit like.
I'm still not. You've got a lot braver. I'm still. I'll put some reggae sauce in my gravy.
That's what I've not tried actually. I'll have to give that a go.
Reggae sauce and a drop of Marmite in gravy is the absolute bollocks. It's yummy.
I always put Marmite in, but yeah, I'll make sure I get a pot of the Levi Roots one.
We did Killer Bite Killer. That was cool.
I was going to say, you've got another one or two as well, haven't you?
That is hot. And then this one, right? I've got to talk about this one because it's me.
Hey,
just the gym.
That's
just a honey sauce in the kitchen.
It certainly is. That's me.
And are we eventually going to get one with all of you, like separately on there? Are we going to get the rest of the guys on their own bottle?
Cool.
Make people collect them all. Going back to Pokemon.
I never thought about that. That's a good idea.
We should do that, shouldn't we?
I was going to say, get out for your next one. Pick which one of you goes on the next bottle.
We'll give you royalties for that idea now.
No, it's fine.
I'll just lock Tom in the kitchen until he comes out with some.
I'll tell you what. As and when I do get out to one of your shows, I'll make sure I bring a bottle in, because I've actually just planted my first set of Reaper chilies. What I think are now the second hottest chilies in the world. I've just planted those today. So hopefully I'll have a hot sauce ready by the end of the year to start dishing out to a few people. Wow. So if I do, I'll make sure I get one sent out your way.
Yes, please. Yeah, let's swap.
Tom will be quite happy to talk chili and flavours and all sorts. Well, I think you tried to make one what's going to blow people's heads off, but he cares about flavour, and so all of them are actually really tasty. It's like I said, I'm not a massive chili head, but they are tasty sauces. And and it's so, but he will talk. He knows all about the ingredients and what goes with what.
Is it Tom that's kind of sent the recipes over to Chili of the Valley, or is it a bit of a collaborative thing?
Collaborative, I think. Well, he sort of had an idea, and they would have probably tweaked it to make it work.
To make it work, I think, as a batch, I think that's what the tweaks are. Sure. But it generally comes with Tom's ingredient-y ideas, and then they tweak it for the sauciness.
Oh, awesome. Well, yeah, next time we get you guys on, you have to make sure Tom's available so I can chew his ear off about that.
Absolutely.
Or if I get out to one of the shows, I'll make sure I track him down and annoy him about hot sauce. Right, so one of the other things that we wanted to chat about was that you guys have started having your tracks featured with Rockfit.
Hell yes!
How did that happen? And is it something that we can see you guys potentially doing with them in the future, or maybe you have already? I don't know.
We have already. Was it 2 or 3 years ago? About 2 or 3 years ago, Jo-Jo had this idea where she said that Macarena goes with most metal songs, especially Roots by Sepultura. So we did it. There's Jo-Jo and I. The boys don't really like dancing as much as we do. But we love shaking our booty, don't we? So yeah.
It was something we did like in the clubs, like back in the days, like. A lot of people were just like really heavy, aggressive. And we just had this silly good time then. So like, right, let's see what we could do these silly dances to, and have a great time. And we've just did that again.
But we put it on TikTok this time, and it did really well. And we'll put it everywhere. But on Facebook, one of the Rockfit. I think one of the Rockfitties, someone who attends the class or one of the instructors saw it, and they put it in the Rockfit group. It's a really busy group full of really cool alternative people that just love, working out to rock and metal music. It's perfect, and we love it so much. And then they sort of started commenting, and then they tagged Hannah, who is the Rockfit, creator, leader, boss, and she was like, "Oh, I love this," and then she sort of checked us out as well. She's like, "Yeah, I can do on this sort of ridiculousness." And then she was like, "Do you want to be one of the first not unsigned bands on Rockfit?" We're like, "Fuck yeah, we do." So we gave them Slam Time, and she choreographed it, and then they did a big event in Manchester where they have like a big it's like a big session, I suppose, a big sort of Rockfit workout session, and then they were having like training session afterwards. And it was Daz, Tom, and I went, and the boys sat down and just watched me work out for an hour. I was I was knackered. Like, they just sat down going, your form's a bit poor, you need to squat a bit lower. They were just sat there but we got to meet them all, and then we kicked. Now they have unsigned bands almost every week. It's online and in person. So ours is we're in Leeds and Bradford. So Rockfit with JLT is our local one in Leeds. We've not been in a while though, unfortunately, but we have been to those sessions. We've been to a few sessions. I've worked out with them at Download as well. So 2 years ago, they're always at Download. They're going to be at Download again this year, even though they wasn't on the District X poster. They're definitely going to be there. Just recommend it. It's a really great group of people. I go to shows with them all the time. Like, I'm in a WhatsApp group, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go see Corner, you come in." So it's about the community, not just working out in your living room at home, or going to a session, or going to gigs. They do flash mobs. It's just wonderful. Joe, did I miss anything?
Yeah, no, I think that's like you said, it is the community. That's a bit what I really sort of enjoy about it. In that non-judgmental. It's all shapes and sizes. Many women, not all many women. I have my hang-ups and things, and was very nervous about going into a gym club, and just felt really comfortable and with other like-minded people, and you get to rock out and do dance routines to cool tunes. It's just a win-win.
I was going to say, I've always seen them at Bloodstock. I don't do Download very often. I've done Download like 3 or 4 times, but I always see them at Bloodstock. They always do the early morning meetups. Like, as soon as the arena opens, they're in there right front gate doing their thing. And it's something that, going back to what we were saying earlier about royalties, I have considered tracking them down, because I did want to, at one point, I floated the idea about doing circle pit fitness, and it was just going to be get a load of people in a hall to run around for half an hour at a time and just see who falls off. So for a laugh, I was going to say you stole my idea, but I never did anything with it, so I can't. But I am
endurance running around a circle pit for half an hour.
That's what I mean. I'm glad somebody figured out a way to do it a little bit less intense than just running on just going left for 30 minutes at a time. That's definitely probably a better way to do it.
It's always anti-clockwise. It's always to the left.
Always left.
It's always...
Every circle pit I'm in, that's all you'll hear from me is go left.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like the metal compass, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always... Yeah.
For some reason, clockwise is never the right way. I don't know why, but it's always left.
It's metal as a
metal magnetic north.
Oh, fantastic.
But yeah, Rockfit was amazing. Like going to, when I first went there and doing it, someone's done choreo to your song that you played on, like, you know, that you created, like that. There was such a moment. I was just like, wow, all these people are, and it's almost in a bit of a selfish way, it's almost a captive audience as well, because it's like you're at a thing, you're gonna have to dance to my song, man, whether you like it or not. Have you spotted any of them in the crowd?
You were a lot more comfortable with it than I kind of was a little bit weirded out that we were like in a group of people doing a dance routine to our song. It kind of took me a little while to get my head around that. Like, oh no, you don't have to like it, you don't have to pretend to like it, it's okay.
They were so supportive. I know. Yeah, on our last tour, we went down south because the Rockfit was originally based in Plymouth. Well, you know, so that's where it came from. So when we play Plymouth on Saturday, we've got a bunch of them coming. That's going to be really exciting. Yeah, so we're going to try to get everyone to do the choreo to. They've done it to 4 or 5 of us songs now, like quite a few, and we're just honored.
And bitching.
And they've just done what it's not released yet. It might be released this or next week. They're doing Little Voice and Deadstock too. Hey. So that is, it's
nice. You're gonna have to film it and get people to send in submissions of them doing it to put in a music video or something.
Yeah.
we will. We need to do more with it, really, don't we? And I think it's learning the choreography.
That's what I mean. You get everyone else to do it, and then you can just edit. You just edit it all together. You're all right then.
Yeah. When we last played London, shout out to Wayne Pigeon, who's one of the instructors. He was doing it in the middle of the dance floor by himself, and Jo-Jo was doing it, and I can't when I'm drumming, but I try, you know. But it's it's so cool. And we had a flash mob in Liverpool, didn't we? The Liverpool crew.
Just started doing it.
It's awesome. It's so awesome. We recommend any band to get in touch with Rockfit and just submit the song and see if Rockfit can do some choreo and add it to their playlists. It's awesome.
Oh, definitely. I'd like to see more, especially underground bands as well. I'd love to see more bands getting involved in something like that, because again, it's a community thing as well. It's not just free advertising or doing it for the sake of it. It's a way to really get close up with your fans. Like you say, if you guys are in a WhatsApp group with these people now and they're coming out to see you at your shows regularly, that's always a good thing. And it strengthens relationships, makes people realise you're more than just these bunch of people on a stage playing some music.
Oh no, we're totally involved. Like I do wish I could go more, to be honest.
It's usually the timing after work in it and coming back and like getting re-motivating yourself. But when we did go, you really do feel brilliant after it. You know, they say do some exercise, you'll feel great. Well, who'd have thunk it actually works? But it's hard work getting to that point.
Are there any bands out there that you guys have played with that you think would suit that kind of mould as well, that you think could kind of approach these guys and they could work something out with them? Is there anyone out there that you would shout at and be like, hey, you, get hold of them, do a dance?
Yeah, literally everyone we know. Everybody. Do you play music? Then you qualify. Like, well, it's heavy. You know, it's heavy or rock. Like, they constantly ask, actually, almost on a monthly basis. They're like, they call it new blood. You know, like they're like Bloodstock, and they're like, who do you want? And I always tag everyone, even if we just played with someone. Like, like anyone that comes to mind for you, Joe. Like, I've already tagged and told everyone to do it, but.
Neocryptid would be a big win for the Rockfit track. That'd be banging.
Yes.
That'd be some high energy stuff. Rupture Farms for the grooves.
Yeah.
Hema. Soraya for some heavy. There's all sorts. Yeah. Vezon for that grungy kind of ethereal vibe. There's just loads for that. Just lots of different flavour.
Yeah.
And then I suppose the next question to kind of lead on from that, are there any bands out there that you haven't got to share a stage with, big or small, that you would love to make that happen one day?
No, don't wait. We'll say this at the same time, right? After 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Duran Duran.
And if Tom was here, he would say Aha. He absolutely loves Aha, and he wants to share a stage with them. Duran Duran. Well, I'm saying Skindred. Like we've
That's quite funny, actually. I think it was last week I played Little Voice on the show, and I followed it up with Skindred, thinking that's a perfect combination. Let's throw those together, and it works so well. So yeah, absolutely, make it happen. Benji, I don't know if you're listening. You're probably not, but if you are, get hold of them. Do a thing.
Benji, do the thing. We do try.
Benji Webb officially told me I was his friend last year. Yeah. Like I've known him. Like I saw Skindred when they played like a tiny little venue to like 5 people. I was one of those 5 people. I have been with them this whole journey. You know, like I know I'm not like humble brag. I'm like I've been supporting them a long ass time. And it's not up to them. Unfortunately, it's up to their people. It's up to the agents that we just can't get through to. We don't have a booking agent or anything. We're very, very DIY.
Have you ever
I think it's social numbers as well, don't they? So anything what any viewers can help us out with the socials, do the click likes. Be very, very grateful.
I think we've got one of the links in the description at the moment. I will make sure I put all of the social links in the description. So if you're watching or listening, whether it be on YouTube or Mixcloud, look below. There will be all of the links to their stuff. Go follow them, go like them, share them, tag Skindred in posts, and say, "Oi, Benji, get off your ass. Play a show with these guys. Do it."
I genuinely think he would if it was up to him, but I don't think it is. It's. It's the people. It's the people behind the scenes, the promoters.
We did play with Dub War, Benji's original band.
Nice.
And so I was a fan of Dub War back in the day, and then sort of that he became Skindred. And Dub War were one of those really inspirational bands as a young sort of brown kid in the metal scene, and it's personal. It's personal is our love for the Skindred. But so we got to play with Dub War in Bradford, and that was epic on it. And when I met Benji, I fell over. And
I mean, kind of touching on what you've just said there as well, Jojo, I meant to ask you at the start of the show about the song we opened up with being Licorice All Sorts. I know that's got a lot of bearing on the writing for that. Just in case anybody hasn't picked up, do you want to just run people through about what that song is and what it means to you?
Yeah, Licorice All Sorts. It's a name. What the first line is Licorice All Sorts is what my mama called me, and my mama did call us that when she still does. When we were kids, and it was a way of sort of helping us understand that we're just a sweet, colourful mix. And a tasty treat, and all the the nice things when we found it. Where does our identity lie? My mum's family. My mum came from Burma, and my dad is white American. Well, he's adopted. Oh God, his family's as complicated as the other side, so it's all the mix. And I think that's the point, is like we all have come from different places. The whole point of humanity is that we have mixed over the years. And if we go back, there is no like true blood, and it's very rare. Of course there may be, with closed cultures and things, and that's okay. But most of us are quite mixed, and it's looking at that background and acknowledging actually that we are humans, and that it's our duty to be okay with each other, for a peaceful society. And And I go all hippy dippy doo dah again. I know.
No,
Grr, angry metalhead. Peace, love.
Well, no, that's the thing. I mean, touching on what you just said a minute ago, there are lots of really cool things in people's different cultures from all around the world that you don't know about until you meet somebody who knows about these things or is brought up with them, and they go, "Oh, well, this is common in this place of the world, or you know, within my family or whatever." And it's cool to see some of those things, and it's awesome to see things like rap metal. Like, that wasn't a thing at all until like the late 80s, really, and even now it's still quite rare, really, to be a thing, especially with representation as well.
Yeah, I think the Beast Boys and sort of Run DMC and that give a good sort of shout coming out of the 80s and early 90s with the rap metal, and even Aerosmith getting involved. You know, it was kind of cool. It was a good vibe, and so I grew up with listening to bands like Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul and things, but also the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and Pink Floyd and then UB40 and Bob Marley and blah. And it's kind of, this is the culmination now of what I think Pulverise is that because we've all had this very accepting background of everything, and we've all come together accepting each other's bullshit. Lots and all.
That's awesome. It's really awesome to see more representation for people of colour in the scene as well, because again, it is unfortunately still quite rare to see. And as somebody who grew up with a mixed family, like I love seeing it. Absolutely love it. I fell in love with nu metal the second it came around, because I was into Dr. Dre and stuff growing up. And a nu metal came around, and I was like, oh, cool, this is awesome. This is even better. And the fact that nu metal, rap metal, whatever you want to call it, is having a big resurgence at the moment. It's massive again. I saw something, I think last year, of nu metal has had more Google searches in the last 5 years than it had at its peak in like the mid 2000s.
Yay!
So like, it's massive again, which is great. And like, to all the gatekeepers out there, tough shit. Basically, because like, yeah, it's the popular thing, and it's going to be for a while, I think.
I think get baggy trousers again.
Yes.
Well, I'm still wearing the same baggy trousers. The wardrobe hasn't changed much. But I think I forgot what I'm going to say now. So
oh, right. I'll tell you what, we'll do something a little less serious now. We're going to play a game. Do you know of blind ranking? Do you know what that is? Have you seen it on TikTok or anything? Okay.
No.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to list 5 cities or countries. I'll go with cities probably. And you're going to rank them 1 to 5 on how much you would like to play them. But you can't change them once you've locked in that number. You can change one at the end once we've got to the end, because I will probably trip you up with one of them. But yeah, so we'll start off with, so it's going to be 1 to 5. 1 being, I want to play there now. Let's go. Let's pack our bags. 5 being, I don't want to be seen anywhere near that venue, that country, if possible. So we'll start off with the one that I usually start off with, Paris.
Ooh. Oh, that would be lovely.
I'd put that as a 3.
Can you have the same number for different?
Nope. They've all got to be separate.
1 each.
Let's start in the middle then. Yeah,
and you can do 1 swap at the end.
Okay.
All
right. So your second city is Berlin.
Ooh. I'd say probably want to play Paris more than Berlin, I'd say.
Really? Oh, I think I'd want to play Berlin more than Paris.
Oh, fight!
That's it. I was going to say, slow-mo pit, let's go.
I'd like to play them both, but equally, so you decide, Joe.
Berlin's cool, though. It's the home of cabaret.
I love cabaret.
Yeah. Let's go 2.
2? Okay.
Rio.
Oh, that would be badass. Carnival.
Shaky maracas.
I shake booties all the time.
I don't have much booty, but I will shake it.
I'd like to play that more than Berlin or Paris. That's a 1 for me.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Let's go to Rio.
Alright, so Rio number 1. You got Berlin number 2, Paris number 3. So you got 4 and 5 left. California.
Oh my God.
Oh no, that's my one. That's my one. California.
Oh, that might be. Is that the changer?
Oh, just metal, right?
I've copped this up by being exotic.
How do you feel about California?
You got 4.
Well, I know
5.
you love California. What do you think? I'll let you go for that. Do you want that to be our number 1?
I think every way I think about this, like strategically, professionally, or like what my heart's telling me, I'm like California. Yeah, it's been on my bucket list forever.
Let's put Rio as number 4 then.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your last one.
I've stopped it already, Soz.
And then your last one is going to be Tokyo.
No, that's on my bucket list. That is number 1 on my bucket list. Oh my God.
So you got now you've got Tokyo locked in at number 5. We'll swap Rio for California for number 1. If you can swap any of those, just one for the other, which one would you swap and where would it go to?
Tokyo would be one for me. Tokyo.
I still really would love to play in Berlin. It's just it caters to my nerdery. There's loads of history there, and I'll get to go have a nice history nerdy tour.
Well, like, if we played like Tokyo, we could go to the Pokemon Center, and then we could visit the Ghibli Museum.
The Ghibli Museum, yes. I'll let you go to the Pokemon Center on your own.
What about
says to Tokyo?
Oh, nice. I want to go to the Super Mario World that they opened up, the Mario theme park. I think they've opened one over here, but it's not going to be the same. Awesome.
I want Japan. I want to go to Japan.
And I need a lot of coffee to get round there. It's so busy.
I am going to apologise to one of my colleagues, Wynn, because that is something that she started off during her interviews, and I have stolen it and completely appropriated it in the last handful of interviews I've done. So I'm sorry, Wynn, but I'm not really. Stop being good at making content, and I'll stop stealing it. Right, with that then, I think that pretty much sums up everything we were going to talk about. Is there anything before we kind of close off the show and play the last track? Little voice for the evening. Is there anything that I haven't mentioned or that's popped into your head that you guys want to let people know about? Merch. I was to say I just saw you grabbing one of the t-shirts there. Do you want to let people know where they can get merch and any CDs, vinyls, anything like that?
We don't have vinyl, sadly, but we got CDs. We got t-shirts. We've just got a brand new item, which JoJo's very kindly modelling right now. We've just got tote bags. Yay!
And are these all going to be available on the upcoming tour over the next week or so?
Yep, all that, as well as our hot sauce. We got more dead stock hot sauce. So this is what's this one? It's the tomato and cola based chili hot sauce with soya. And yeah, we got black and purple t-shirts. We have diversified, and we want metalheads to start wearing purple, so we got some purple t-shirts.
I say there's only one other band I've seen that do purple t-shirts, and that's Chugaboom. I don't know if you know those guys.
Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah.
They're the only other band I've seen do purple t-shirts, and I'm dying to get my hands on one. Now I've seen that you guys do them. I'm grabbing one of those on my next payday. I'm getting one.
It's 50-50 at the minute on our sales on Bandcamp. So nice. And the people who have bought the purple one have said it'll stand out in my wardrobe, so I'll know which one's yours. I'm like, yeah.
Right, I have one t-shirt that isn't black, and it was a white 9 Inch Nails t-shirt that I've lost somehow. It's the only white t-shirt I own, and it's gone missing. I'm blaming the dog. But yeah, I want some more colour in my wardrobe. So yeah, seeing more purple t-shirts. I'm going to vote lime green as well. If you ever get the option to do lime green, you've definitely got to
lime green.
Our guitarist loves green. He's Irish and he loves green.
There we go. I'll get in his ear about it. And I'm right in saying that's on your Bandcamp, isn't it? For online purchases. Perfect.
Yep.
And we'll be selling on tour as well. We'll have a little merchy shop on tour.
Awesome stuff. Right. And where can people go to get tickets for these upcoming shows as well? Where's the best place to send people?
wardxvi.com/tour-dates is the best place to get them from.
Lovely stuff. I will drop those also in the description down below. So again, if you're listening on catch up or watching on catch up, they'll be just below the video. Go and check it out. Go grab yourself a ticket, get yourself some merch. Go show these guys some love, because they are absolutely fantastic and they deserve it, quite frankly. And I'm not just saying that because I have to.
Thank you so much.
So
No worries, guys. Thank you both for joining me again. I endeavour to catch up with you guys again in the near future. Let me know whenever you guys have got some more stuff coming out, and we'll get you back on for maybe your next album release or something like EP album, whatever it is. Come back on. We'll get that plugged and see if we can help you guys push a few units of those out.
Oh, the kid. Thank you so much.
No worries, guys. We are going to close off with your brand new track, Little Voice. Thank you again for tuning in, everybody at home. Thank you for tuning in. Jojo and Vikki, thank you for coming on. And yeah, hopefully we'll catch up with you guys again in the